Two people can be the same age and look 10 years apart. Often the difference isn't one miracle product. It's what the body repeats every day. How it sits, moves, sleeps, breathes, and holds tension. Some of that gap is genes, but a surprising amount comes down to small daily habits. And Chinese wellness has paid attention to those repetitions for a very long time. Some habits make stiffness, fatigue, and tension show up sooner. Others help you keep ease, movement, and a more rested look as the years pass. No cream or supplement required. Only 7 daily habits. And the 7th doesn't change the body directly. It changes the tension, sleep, breath, and expression the body carries. We'll come back to it. Habit 1. Start with what people notice first, often without realizing it. How you hold yourself. Watch someone age, and one of the earliest changes is the spine. The shoulders round forward. The head drifts ahead of the body. The chest sinks. We start to fold, slowly, year after year. Before changing anything, notice where your ears sit right now. Are they above your shoulders or drifting in front of them? That small check tells you a lot. In Tai Chi, there's a principle called zhongzheng, centered and upright. The body stacked tall and balanced, crown lifted, spine long, weight settled. Not stiff like a soldier, just open and aligned. Here's why it matters. A collapsed posture can make the body appear more tired and restricted than it actually is. Straighten up, and you change how open, energetic, and capable you look. Immediately, before you've touched a single other thing. The habit is simple and free. 3 times today, gently stack the head over the ribs, let the shoulders settle back, and take one easy breath. You don't hold it by force all day. You return to it again and again until upright becomes your default instead of collapsed. Habit 2. Here's a quick test. Notice how you rise from a chair. Do you stand in one smooth motion or push up with both hands? That difference says more about how a body is aging than almost anything else. There's an old Chinese saying, Liu shui bu fu. Running water never goes stale. Water that keeps moving stays clear. Water that sits still grows stagnant. The body is much the same. Long, uninterrupted sitting can make stiffness and weakness more noticeable over time. The people who stay mobile usually aren't the ones doing punishing workouts. They're the ones who simply never stop moving through the day. A little. And often. So, keep your water running. After every hour of sitting, stand for 1 minute. Roll the shoulders, circle the ankles, and take 20 easy steps. This doesn't need to feel like a workout. Gentle movement keeps the body using the ranges it still has. These breaks don't replace real exercise. They stop the rest of the day from becoming completely still. Reach the end of the day having moved often, rather than having sat frozen for hours. Habit 3. Let's do this one together. Right now. Place one hand over your lower ribs or belly. Breathe in slowly through the nose and let that area expand gently. Don't force a big breath. Now let the exhale become a little slower and easier than the inhale. One more like that. That's the habit. For most of us, the breath sits high and quick in the chest, especially under stress. And when the breath goes quick, the jaw and shoulders often tighten with it. Slowing the breath gives the body a chance to release some of that holding. Do this a few times a day, especially when you feel yourself speeding up. A softer breathing pattern can make the body look and feel less braced, and that ease tends to show on the face. You now have 3 habits. The first 3 change how the body is carried. The next 4 change what the face reveals. Poor sleep, held tension, screen strain, and a mind that never settles. The 4th is the one most people already know matters, yet protect the least. Habit 4. Picture a familiar night. It's late. The day is long over, but the screen is still glowing. One more video, one more scroll, and the clock keeps climbing. Tomorrow, you'll feel it. And over years, it shows. Poor sleep can show up quickly in energy, mood, attention, and how rested the face appears. A familiar Chinese phrase encourages sleeping and rising earlier, and the useful principle in it is consistency and a deliberate wind-down, not forcing every person onto the same clock. Protecting sleep is one of the most practical habits for aging well. It doesn't stop aging. It helps the body recover from the day instead of starting the next one already depleted. So, choose a wind-down time, not only a bedtime. About 30 minutes before sleep, lower the lights and end the most stimulating screen use. Screens aren't the only thing that disrupts sleep, but for most people, that wind-down window is the easiest place to start. Guard it like it matters, because it does. Habit 5. Here's one you may be doing this very moment. Check your face. Is your jaw clenched? Are your brows drawn together? Is there tension around your eyes you didn't notice until just now? Most of us carry stress in the face all day without feeling it. We furrow. We clench. We tighten. Repeated tension can become part of the expression people see even when you don't feel stressed. In Tai Chi and Qigong, song means releasing unnecessary tension without collapsing. Letting the holding drain out, starting with the face. The habit costs nothing. Several times a day, simply unclench. Part the teeth slightly, let the tongue rest, soften the space between the brows, and exhale once. A relaxed face often looks more rested right away, and the relief is immediate. The more often you release through the day, the less that tension settles in. Habit 6. Try this with me. Look away from this screen right now and find the farthest object you can see. Across the room, out a window, down the street. Rest your eyes there for a slow breath. That's the practice. A modern day is spent with the eyes locked on something close and bright. A phone an arm's length away. A screen on the desk. Hours of barely blinking. Long periods of close screen work can leave the eyes dry, tired, and strained. Chinese wellness has a gentle phrase for the opposite. Wen Tiao, gazing into the distance. Lifting the eyes from what's close and letting them rest on something far. So follow a simple rhythm. Every 20 minutes or so, look at something far away for about 20 seconds, then blink slowly several times. Short distance breaks can ease the strained look around the eyes and remind you to blink, which, after a long stretch on a screen, the face quietly needs. Habit 7. And here's the one I promised changes the body only indirectly. Because it sits underneath the other 6, chronic stress can disturb several of the earlier habits at once. It tightens the posture, it shortens the breath, it disrupts sleep, and it settles into the face. There's a Chinese phrase for the steadier state. Axan ping qi he, a calm heart, an even breath. A level state of mind that doesn't get dragged up and down by every small thing. This is the work of a lifetime, but it begins small, and only with ordinary daily stress, not the deeper things that genuinely need more than a breath. When you notice yourself replaying a small irritation, name it, take one slower breath, and ask, does this need to come with me for the rest of the day? Let the small things stay small. You can't stop the years, but you can stop adding to them with a mind that never rests. And of all 7, this is the one that quietly holds the others together. So there they are. 7 Chinese wellness habits for aging well. Sit and stand tall. Keep moving like running water. Breathe low and slow. Guard your sleep. Soften your face. Rest your eyes on the distance. And keep a calm, even heart. Don't try all 7 at once. That's just one more thing to stress over. Choose the one that sounded most like you. Live with it for a week until it feels natural. Then add another. Chinese wellness places its attention on what the body repeats each day. None of these habits stops aging. Together, they can help you carry it with more ease. So tell us in the comments, who in your family aged with unusual energy or ease, and what one habit did they repeat? Tell us the habit and the country they came from. Next time, we look at why the body can stay tense even when the day seems calm, and the Chinese evening habits that help it release. You don't stop aging by chasing youth. You age better by living in ways the body can sustain.